one point my mum said to me there was an advert for a festival or something, and she said, "Oh, you don't use those awful drugs at festivals, do you?" I said yes, and she was so disappointed. My mum will have a gin and tonic every night and think that I have a problem with drugs.
I'm comfortable about talking about drugs with most people, friends, some work colleagues, probably the ones that do drugs, and then family, like my mum, for example. I guess I feel relaxed talking to her because she's a child of the 60s and definitely did lots of drugs in the 60s, and so I think she has that understanding about why people do drugs, and I guess almost in a way she's interested to find out how drugs have changed from the 60s to now and how we've moved from psychedelics to MDMA and cocaine.
My dad knows about my drug use. He also knows that I know enough about what I'm doing to stay safe.
I think my parents kind of know that I do that. I say things on Facebook. Like, even when I was young, I came home from things sometimes clearly looking a bit wonky, and I think they know. They do know, maybe not the extent. And I know that particularly my dad, I'm sure he thinks I'm a bit irresponsible. He doesn't quite get it. I think he imagines if you take a drug, everything just goes like, take acid, it's just all like crazy tie-dye everywhere and everything you think is just total nonsense. I don't think he understands that there's some profound experiences to be had when you like alter your consciousness with a substance. But, I chip away. One day he'll take it. I want him to take mushrooms. We'll see if that happens.
My wider family circle, they know, I'm not 100% sure that we've ever had the conversation full on, but they know what I do, and like I'm really lucky because I know that so many people struggle with that.
Probably half an office, in a typical firm in London, takes drugs, but no one does that. No one knows who it is. So yeah, it's just very much a normal thing,
I guess you can't be 100% open about what you've really been doing. Someone can come into work and just be like, went to the park and had a few beers. I can't really come into the work and be like, went to the park and took some acid and things happened, because it's not seen as socially acceptable. So I kind of have to hide that aspect of my life.
The only incident I did have was two of the kids that I worked with at a youth club coming into a nightclub I was in and going like, "Hi John," and I'm like, "Hi," and I was a sweaty gurney mess, and they were like, "You're on drugs," and I was like, "You're 15, you shouldn't be in here."